What's up, everybody? Wanted to share with you guys some archive footage I have of a hike I did back in 2018, August. I filmed this all with my cell phone and just never got around to putting together a video. So I had some time on my hands and wanted to put together some clips to show you guys my summit of Mount Fuji. This is a great hike. Almost anyone can do this hike. The only problem is there's only about a 2 month window where you can get this done. The way me and my friend did it, we traveled from Korea where we were living and decided to do a week-long trip to Tokyo and also include a Mount Fuji hike. We did Mount Fuji first and then hung out in Tokyo for the rest of the time. We did a morning bus ride to the base camp, if you will, and then hiked the rest of the way up to Station 8 and slept for a few hours at Station 8 and then woke up the next morning to go finish the summit in the wee hours of the morning to see the sunrise, which is the primary goal for most of these hikers out there, is to see a sunrise at the summit of Mount Fuji. It was an incredible experience. I highly recommend it. You do need to plan early. The bunk slots fill up very quickly. Me and my bud put our reservations in a year in advance to get our bunks at the Hut 8, which was I think the highest or second highest hut there is. If you're in shape, it won't be a difficult hike for you at all. Obviously, it will be a little winded. It is steep, and it is probably, I think, around 5,000 feet of elevation gain total from the base camp to the summit, and spread that over 2 days. But overall, 5 out of 5 stars. Incredible hike. What I really enjoyed about this hike is the huts on the way up gave you the opportunity to not have to carry too much gear, food and water with you. You could resupply while you're on your way up to the top. Really helps save some pounds and some ounces, so you don't have to carry that up 5,000 feet. It is cash only, so you do have to carry yen with you. And even to use the bathrooms and everything like that, it's kind of like a quarter or a equivalent of a quarter or 50 cents to use a restroom at the huts. So you do have to absolutely carry cash with you while you're going to the top. But any opportunity to sit at one of those huts and just look at the incredible views was worth it. And having the ability to have a water or a beer or some snacks all the way up to the hut that you're staying at was just incredible. Help really saves your back and not having to carry all your food and water with you the entire time. Once you get to your hut that you're sleeping out for the night, you can pretty much unload your gear into your bunk and put on some provided sandals that they provide at the huts, and really just chill out. And me and Ryan had a few beers at dinner, which was provided, and really just hung out for a few hours and watched the sunset. The bunk spaces, as you can see here, are pretty small. They are very just basically shoulder wide and are not really designed for an American sized dude. So me and Ryan are both over 6 foot tall, and space was limited. They so much so that they actually gave us an extra spot in between us so we could have a little more room. Once they saw us, they were like, "Yeah, we'll give you an extra bunk," which was very much appreciated. This dude here brought a saxophone all the way to the summit, which was pretty hilarious. Um, yeah. once you wake up, pretty much around like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. is when we did it, you essentially get in line and make a pilgrimage to the summit with 1,000 other people trying to get there for the sunrise. It kind of would seem like it would be annoying, but the camaraderie and, I don't know, the high spirits of everyone hiking up there kind of made it special. It was just really cool experience. Everyone hiking up there with the goal of trying to make it there for sunrise, and we ended up having plenty of time. And as you can see here, like, it was just completely worth it. Probably the prettiest sunrise I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know if anything will ever top that as far as sunrises goes. It was just incredible. Once we were up there, we watched the sun. There was enough of the rim on the east side of that volcano to spread out, and we really didn't have very many people like within earshot of us. So we sat there in silence and had a really nice, pleasant sunrise. After we got done with that, we ended up hiking around the crater. You don't really have to do that, but we were there, so we hiked the crater rim trail and then headed back down. I don't know if it looks like this every day when you're during the hiking season, or if me and Ryan just got lucky, but it was just incredible. The low deck of clouds and the sun popping up over the top of it give you real kind of like you're in an airline seat feeling, and you're just standing on the ground. It was very surreal, especially as that sun came up and the clouds turned white. It really just felt like you were in an airplane looking out an airplane window, but you're just walking. The hike down is goes a lot faster. It is pretty much this dirt, volcanic ash, I guess, consistency the whole way down, which is nice, kind of a low impact because it is just, I think I counted over like 40 switchbacks, 5,000 feet of elevation loss, and me and Ryan essentially ran down this thing and got it done in, I think, 2 hours or so, and had the whole rest of the day after we got back to the base camp to go and hang out and figure our way back out to Seoul. Incredible hike overall. The hike down even was amazing too, because you weren't looking at the mountain the whole time. You were just looking at these views. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Stick around if you want to see some B-roll and some pics of the trip. If not, no big deal. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys later on the next trip.